Hello students, welcome to the study of social science. Today in this video, we'll start History Chapter 4, The Making of a Global World for class 10th. And our topic is the pre-modern world. In this part, we will discuss how did globalization start or what is the history of globalization. We know that globalization is a process by which all the countries have become connected. In the last 50 years, people from different parts of the world have been getting closer and closer. They travel from one place to another in search of work or trade. We know that earlier when people started traveling from one country to another, they used to carry all kinds of things with them, like different goods, a lot of money, their values, their skills, and sometimes they even carried germs and diseases with them. In those times, if you see the world map, it wasn't like it is today. See the Silk Route. The Silk Route is a good example of trade and culture, which linked between countries. Before the Christian era, the Silk Routes were like the ancient highway for the trade and culture. They connected the different parts of the world. They connected Asia with Europe and Northern Africa. We know that before the 16th century, when European traders found a sea route to Asia and America, means when Asia was founded and America was discovered by Europeans, India became the center of trade. And this was the time when many kinds of minerals found in America began to be transported to European and Asian countries, which increased the European wealth and trade. Because many places like Peru and Mexico in America were full of precious metals like silver and gold. For example, El Dorado. El Dorado is a mythical city in South America. It is believed that it was filled with gold, and this city attracted many travelers in the 16th and the 17th centuries. These silk routes also helped in exchanging cultures of different countries. For example, Chinese pottery, Indian textiles and spices were exported to other countries through these silk routes. Christian missionaries, Muslim teaching and Buddhism also spread through these silk routes. Not only the trade and culture exchanged through these silk routes, but the travelers introduced new crops and food items to the land they reached. For example, noodles traveled from China to the west and known as spaghetti. Many food items which we eat today like potatoes, soya, groundnut, maize, tomato and chilies were introduced in Asia and Europe after the discovery of the America. When Christopher Columbus discovered America, many crops were brought to Europe by Columbus. And potatoes, which was a new crop in Europe, soon became a life-saving food for the poor in European countries. The poor farmers of Ireland were dependent on potatoes. It had become a major part of their food. They were so dependent on potatoes that when diseases destroyed the potato crops, hundreds of thousands Ireland people died due to lack of food. They did not have anything else to eat. And by the mid-16th century, the Portuguese and Spanish defeated America, not by a powerful military, but by the germs of diseases like smallpox and measles. Spanish and Portuguese military carried germs on people to America, and unfortunately, American people did not have immunity against these diseases. So millions of Americans died due to these diseases, which made it easy for Europeans to conquer the continent. This is all about the history of globalization. Now let's answer the most important questions of this part.
Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please do like, share with friends, and please subscribe to the channel.